Katrina, I spoke to you a couple of years ago here at the stadium actually, and I think Harper was 4 months old. You were playing for the Brisbane Roar. You weren't playing in Sweden at that stage, and you hadn't played for the Matildas in some time. And here you are, a couple of days out, about to play at Lang Park, Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane Stadium. How special is that? When you said to me that day, you said, "I'm going to play for the Matildas on my home World Cup," and have that come to fruition on Thursday night. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it makes me a bit emotional thinking back to those times. Obviously, knew it was going to be a pretty tough road, but I think falling back in love with the game has kind of changed everything for me. I think, I enjoy every training now. I enjoy playing the games, and I think, I promised Harp that I would do whatever I could to get to the World Cup team, and I feel like I did that. And now to be, about to play in the second game of the World Cup at home in Brisbane in front of family and friends, I feel like, everything for me is just a dream come true, and to kind of repay them for all the sacrifices they've kind of made along the way, but also still, to look after Harp every day. My mum comes into camp, and yeah, for me, it's just so special.
Can I just follow up on one quickly? I know Lindy, your mum, used to walk Harper around the track here every day while you trained in the pram, and I believe, is it her birthday today or this week? How special would it be to give her a birthday present of a big win on Thursday night at home?
Yeah, it is her birthday, big 60. But yeah, for me to have her in camp, it's so special, and for her to spend that time with Harper just absolutely adores her. So yeah, I think I'll be doing whatever I can to make sure we come home with a win and she gets to celebrate with us. And I mean, for her, it's so special to be along this journey with us together. And yeah, obviously every time I go out there to make her and Harper proud.
Does that just typify the Matildas, Bub? Like, this is more than just 23 players in a sense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for a lot of us, it's, our parents, our family that have got us to this point, the sacrifices they've made, the constant, drives to training, the, the highs and the lows that they've rode with us throughout our careers. I think it all comes together on the big stage, and to be able to share this with them at a home World Cup is pretty special.
I've got a question. If you want to take that mic? Yep. Thank you.
Katrina, have you seen Nigeria's game from last week, and going into Thursday, what do you make of the squad you'll be facing?
Yeah, I think we watch most of the World Cup games, either individually or together. They're going to be a tough team. They're physical, they're fast, they're technically really, really good. So I think for us, we have to be defensively on our A game. We've got to work really hard. Make sure we stay compact, and when we get on the ball, we got to find the right passes, make sure we don't get closed down through the centre, and I think hurt them on their wings. Written a better story, to be honest. I think for a lot of us, it's probably a dream we've always dreamt, but something we probably never knew was going to happen. And I think now to be living it is so special for all of us. I mean, we talk about it when we get together. I think we all think about it when we lay in our beds, and to see our family along the ride with us, it really is so special. It's been amazing. I obviously didn't really know how it was going to work when I first had her, but somehow Mum, changed her whole schedule to be in camp with us, and to make sure she's there to take care of her whenever I need. So I think for that, it's been even more special to have them both in camp. But she just brings light into to the end of a tough day, or when we're feeling a bit sad or lonely, she walks in and she just makes everything happy. So it's been nice. I think the girls enjoy it. Just breaks up kind of football mode for us, and it makes it feel like a family.
I was going to say, she probably have a whole bunch of aunties now in the team.
Yeah, she does. She was a bit shy when she first came in. Now she's a bit older. She knows what's happening, but she's slowly getting there. Definitely, loves all the girls, loves the attention, and the different, memories that she gets to share with all the players.
How's the vibe been around the team this week leading into your second game for the World Cup, and especially with your skipper Semper watching on?
Yeah, it's been really good. Obviously, I think a bit of a relief to get the first game done. We've obviously, thought about it, dreamt of it for the last 4 years pretty much. So I think it's nice to get that one out of the way, get 3 points, and just really focus on the things that we can, work on from that game, and the things that will hurt Nigeria the most.
How is Sam's?
Yeah, she's on her own plan. She's doing well. She's, she's always good being around the team. So, we're just supporting her as much as we can, and I'm sure we'll see her back out there soon.
Commentator David Bashir made a comment, motherhood hasn't blunted her competitive instincts. It created a bit of a storm. What was your response to that?
I actually haven't seen it. I've heard about it. I don't know. I don't take things like that too personally. I don't really look at it as a negative compliment or whatever. I don't really look at things like that. But yeah, I can see how it got taken the wrong way.
Disappointing. Is it sort of like we have 2 steps forward, sometimes 1 step back in regards to these sort of things?
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure he probably didn't mean it in kind of a negative way. Sometimes things just come out in the wrong way. But, it is what it is.
And with Sam, she didn't train today. 3rd games in 7 days. Outwardly, it's not looking great. Are you prepared for the big blow if she does pull out of the whole tournament?
She's an incredible athlete. I think she's on her own plan. We support her no matter what, and I think as a team we always come together. We always pull through. We know that whoever plays is going to do their role on the field. We've got so much X factor across the whole team, so just to have her here is a massive support.
We've got time for 2 more questions.
Yeah, hi Katrina. Yesterday, before the session, you were signing autographs for players from the Mount Gravatt Hawks, which is a club just around the corner. Basically, I was just wondering if you could sort of explain your sort of history with that club, as it was one of your juniors.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome to see so many of the girls come out yesterday. For me, it's obviously my junior club. It's where I, share a lot of memories. And, back then we didn't really have a women's team. So to see so many girls players come out and support us, I think was pretty special for me. And, that club obviously did a lot for me. There's quite a few of us that played there and shared those memories. So it's amazing to see, what clubs are doing across Australia at the moment. And hopefully it keeps building after this.
Any final question?
Just a news question from a news journal. With Sydney, over 1 million tickets sold for the FIFA Women's World Cup. Half of those are for Sydney. Would you like to see Sydney do a bit more for the Matildas in regards to, maybe light up the Sydney Opera House, or do you think that would add more pressure on the team?
No, I think, it's awesome to see how much support we're getting. We definitely can't see, there's just so much support for us at the moment. There's no negatives to take away from that for sure. But, to see so many tickets sold, a lot of people going that aren't even footballers, I think it's pretty incredible. The type of tournament we're putting on at the moment, obviously we'd love to see the Opera House go up in green and gold, but yeah, it is what it is.